with entertainment today, and I'm with some of my friends here that I really admire. The lovely Rico, who just flew in from Chicago. Rico,
it's Rico no Suave, just almost what she said. Rico no Suave, every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, your talk show host. Man, I'm super happy to actually be here on Entertainment Today. Let's go.
Wow, and then I have the amazing Jay.
Yes,
introduce
Please,
yourself.
my name is J.D. Slajchert. I'm an author, speaker, and philanthropist. This is my first book, Moonflower. If you haven't read it, go ahead and find it on Amazon or my website or wherever books are sold. And reading is officially cool again, folks.
And we're going to be talking about how moving and how personal his writing experience was. Okay, Mike, hit it.
Hi, my name's Mike Cregan, and I'm doing a film with a well-known network television director named John Baring, and it is about a very special lady. Her name is Grace Fisher, and quite an inspirational person, and it's going to be about art and inspiration and how no matter what your physical ability is, with that inspiration, you can create anything that you want.
Wonderful. And last but not least, we have our comedy writer here.
Hi there, I'm Connor Carignan. This is Cheesecake. We're doing the circuit here at Second City and other Chicago theaters as well. You can catch some shows I'm doing at Second City starting this June and Monday night at 8 o'clock. And follow our improv social media handle, Crappy Bear Improv, to see more about our shows.
Great. So I have all these handsome men around me, and they're all very accomplished, interesting people. And they're all people I admire.
Aww.
So with that, I'll do the order we started. Rico, JD, and then we'll do the round that we did. But just tell us in 1 or 2 minutes about what you're up to these days.
I'm up to everything. And that's what happens around here. You see, I'm here from Chicago. I'm here. So I'm up to a lot of things with plane tickets and hotel rooms. So one of the things is that, the Rico no Suave talk show, it's all about all walks of life, but making sure that we do it in a positive way, from celebrities to local business as well too, and everyone that just having a great time, keeping it nice and hype for you guys to actually enjoy yourself. So I'm just super happy to actually be here today, and thanks for having me.
Oh, I love having you, and Rico's going to be on some major streaming channels, and I'm just waiting, I hope it'll be soon, when he'll be the next Jimmy Fallon across from Grauman's Theater.
Let's go.
So, yeah, let's go. Woo!
Let's go.
Next up, we have
Yes.
JD, who just is an amazing talent with a huge heart. Tell everybody who you are. He's a basketball star.
Yeah, sure. Well, I'm also honored to be here. It's a pleasure to get to talk about my books, some of the stuff I'm doing. I do plenty of speaking events, traveling all over the country for that. And I've written several novels, but hoping to just bring kind of a light and inspiration to the stories I get to pen. And looking forward to more inspirational stories ahead, whether that's speaking or on media shows or in the books I write. That's kind of what I'm always trying to do. So.
Well, the first book that you wrote, JD, was about this young boy, Luke, who was a fan of yours when you were a big basketball star. And he had Tay-Sachs disease?
Sickle cell.
Sickle cell
disease, yeah.
Sickle cell. And you helped the last time of his life be a happier one.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Luke has had a tremendous impact on who I am, what I do today. Beyond even this book, I'm the director of relationship development for the Luke Strong Foundation, which is a nonprofit that supports children with families that are diagnosed with sickle cell disease. So always trying to give back in other ways beyond my writing. I also am a national ambassador for the American Red Cross. So I keep plenty busy myself, but I have a lot of fun doing inspirational things around the community. So
well, I love that and I admire that, and it segues nicely into what Mike Cregan, our writer-producer, is doing with a new film about Grace Fisher, a young woman who was diagnosed with a neurological disease and became a paraplegic, but Mike is stepping in to make a difference in her life. Mike, can you tell us about that?
Oh, thank you. Yes, just a bit. Grace was a senior in high school and was a cello player, a painter, a composer of music and many other things, a ballet dancer also. And she was accepted to Berklee College of Music, and during that summer she got a strange disease that hit her and paralyzed her from the neck down. But she would not give up, and she kept going and kept that inspiration, and she found ways to be able to make that inspiration into a reality, and formed a foundation around that to help other kids or even adults with different abilities to be able to put their inspiration into action and to do the type of artistic projects that they really wanted to do, but before that felt maybe they couldn't. And so this film is going to be about her being inspired, and it's going to involve ballet dancers and so forth of her inspiration, and we hope that people will get from that how incredible a person she is, and how it is the inspiration that is more important than the ability to make your dreams become a reality. It's called Amazing Grace. It's on Amazon Prime, and very easy to just go on Amazon Prime, search Amazing Grace, and you'll find it.
Well, so what I'm excited about, both JD and Mike are involved in these projects that can help other people and families get through the pain of what they're going through. And we're going to have a little comedy note to this with Connor, our comedy writer. What are you working on?
So currently right now I'm working with a few other comedy groups in Chicago, and what we're trying to do is make our own shows and just circuit them. And then what we really want to do is give people a space to just forget about the woes, the worries that's troubling them and weighing you down. And we want you to turn your brain off and just turn that funny right up. And just bring that dumb comedy back.
That's right.
Well, I think there have been doctors who've done research. When you're ill, one of the best medicine is to laugh, so. And I don't know, I just want to let my audience know, I don't know if they know about me, but I had been a registered nurse, and I had my RN degree at 19. And one of my first hospitals that I had worked in was with disabled children. So what JD and Mike are doing, and Rico bringing, happiness to people's life, and yourself, Connor, is so important, because life is a balance. And we're here, to all lend a helping hand and see how we can help each other. So do you want to just say the foundations you're involved in case someone out there cares to find out more about them?
Yeah, sure. I'll start. So as I mentioned, I'm one of the directors of the Luke Strong Foundation, which supports children with sickle cell disease. And you can find out more about Luke Strong at www.lukestrong.org. And I'm also an ambassador for the American Red Cross. And I've worked with them both in the tragedy space and also the blood donation space as well. And hopefully any of you out there watching, if you're feeling like you're going through a tough time or looking for some sort of inspiration, can maybe find some hope and levity in maybe some of these projects, but also these nonprofits too.
And JD also speaks around the country to children in school to inspire them, and he's got tons of YouTube videos out there, so you can check him out, as well as Rico. And Mike, just mention to the viewers who might want
it's the Grace Fisher Foundation, and one of the things that they have is called the Grace Fisher Inclusive Arts Clubhouse, where they give classes and other activities for kids and, again, adults who have lesser abilities to really be able to put their artistic dreams into action.
And I love that because for me, my film that I had done behind me is called The Admired, and it's about going for your dreams. So anything I do, I want to inspire people to move ahead and go for their dream and to be empowered and to make their projects and to write more books. I mean, he has 2 more books coming out. Just tell them what they are before I move on.
Sure, yeah. So I've written Moonflower, which is my first book. And in addition to Moonflower, there's also the Moonflower Charity Edition, which 100% of the proceeds are donated to the Luke Strong Foundation. That's also available on Amazon. And I also wrote that in collaboration with Luke's doctor during his time at Children's Hospital Los Angeles. I also have a second book called Darling, You're Not Alone. And then also have a short story called Joining the Choir Invisible, and my third novel will be out next year. So
Awesome, and he's only 29 and cute, right? Okay, and then we have the Latin dancer, talk show host, amazing Rico Suave.
You know, I try to cook some things up here and there. You know, I just want to let y'all know. You know, I try to cook some things up a little bit of
Stir in
upcoming
the
chef.
pot.
You know, we call it la olla. You know, we try to cook it up a little bit. Yeah, so, you know, before it gets to me, let's talk a little bit about you, because I know you're showing how much you admire us. We admire you, you know.
Oh my gosh.
And that's today in all the ways. And even before that.
Thank
just to let
you.
Fred know. So
That's behind the camera.
that's behind the
hubby.
scenes, right? That's behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But let's talk about, because you also were filmed in Pepitos America también, right? So
In this room.
yes, in this room. So tell the world, the whole world, about how was it working in that film as well.
He just turned the tables on me.
That's what talk show hosts do.
Yeah. Well, I started out, I had mentioned I was a nurse. I
Yes.
started out in all the New York soap operas playing a nurse and being a medical consultant. And then I did my Law and Orders and worked with directors in New York like Woody Allen and Mike Nichols, Nora Ephron, Ron Howard. And then moved to LA about 11 years ago. And my first short film that I did was The Admired, about this frustrated actress who makes a Faustian deal with the devil to time travel back to 1940s Hollywood as a big movie star like Veronica Lake.
Let's go.
There we go. So I didn't expect to to win awards, but we won over 50 awards on the film festival circuit.
Nice.
And I'm a member of the Television Academy, and they just started recognizing short form drama, The Admired, and short form comedy, Pepitos America, which I'll talk about. So I cut my film into a short form drama, and it was vetted. You have to get vetted. It has to be of a certain quality, and we got on the Emmy nomination ballot, which was very exciting. Built-in audience. So fast forward to Carlos Marino Jr. He created this character called Pepito, who is a bit of a hustler, and he comes to LA and meets my character. I'm running for mayor of LA, and my big-time financial donors are Tommy Chong from Cheech and Chong and Shelby, and they were kind enough to make a cameo, and they helped to elevate the show. So I wrote an episode, directed an episode. Carlos and I submitted to the Television Academy, where we were vetted, and we were on the ballot again. So I just want to impart all that because I want to inspire everybody out there. If you have an idea like JD's experience in Moonflower, or Mike having met Grace Fisher, or Rico, to inspire people in Chicago to do really good things with their life, or Connor, with his comedy abilities, and the duck is really a nice tribute. You can do it, So my next film is sort of aligned with what JD and Mike are doing. It's called Yellowbird, inspired by my time as a nurse during the opioid crisis. And I had a personal experience happen. Someone I love very much, young adult, got hooked on opioids, and I thought, well, how can I make a difference? So it's fictional. I embellished it, but I hope to be shooting a proof of concept and get it out there. And if I could shed some light and save a life, well, that's what I'm about. So let me hand it over. He turned the table on me.
So what we do is talk show hosts. That's what we do. Just to let y'all know that. Just to let y'all know that. Yeah. So with the talk show, we come afar from going on 6 years now. Coming up in July, it's going to be our 6-year anniversary. And one thing that I really love is understanding the struggle and lessons learned to be able to teach others. Whoever wants to get into this market as a talk show host, or to be able to, it's not a podcast, we're going TV, so it's more of a talk show itself. But anyone that wants to get into this space have to know that it's not easy. You have to be able to have a team to understand your vision in order for you to be able to move forward if you're trying to get into stardom. So, and it's good connections, right? Good connections and positive connections you make alongside the way. So right now we're on Amazon Fire Stick, we're on Roku, we're on Twitch, all of the social media platforms.
E360 TV.
E360
I'm on there too.
Yes,
right?
and
Give a
she's
plug.
on there too. Yeah, Jacqueline is on there as well too, and the other two people.
And
on
they
the side,
will be
they
on.
will
We're
be on there as well
interviewing
too.
them,
And
as
of
well
course,
as
he's
Connor.
behind the scenes, which is actually
On your
what I produce
show.
on my show.
Yes.
So that happened. And Cheesecake is there too. So we all have a
the
great
duck.
time.
Cheesecake the duck, not cheesecake. Cheesecake the duck.
I think we all need to start our own show.
Right?
We're all the show. Yeah.
We gotta
Yes.
start our own show now.
Yes.
That's gonna be an improv. So I'm super happy to be able to have this talk show and also once again be able to help people to understand how to start and always it's never finished because the sky's the limit. Let's go.
Awesome. And I'll just add, I mean, this is all about collaboration. So Rico said, I'm flying in from Chicago. Can you set up some people for me to meet with?
Yes.
And so we all came together today and we're collaborating and helping each other move our passion projects along.
That's right.
So, there we go. And Connor, do you have anything else to say?
I do a little bit of giving back to the community, like charity work, philanthropy. Not as much as I would like to, but what I have done in recent years and what I'm doing now is every now and then I'll grow my hair out to donate to kids with hair loss.
Wow,
Nice.
that's amazing. So
battle
important.
against cancer. And I know I'd rather get rid of cancer. I mean, I think everyone would,
I know.
but until that day comes, making a kid feel like they're a regular kid with hair again, that's all it'll take.
Wow.
that.
So, well, I admire you all, and I thank you so much for being here today. And I don't know if you want to say anything about social handles or have one last thing to say, but hit it and we'll go this way.
Yeah. I'd say follow me, myself, flying_Conair on Instagram, and then of course my improv team, Crappy Barra Improv, to get your next comedy show up and running.
Out of Chicago. And
Keep going.
Rico?
I'm worldwide, so I'm just joking. So you can check me
You
out.
certainly are. Yeah.
Mr. Worldwide. Right. So you can check me out as far as on Instagram, YouTube at Rico No Suave Show. Now it's with us SUAVE, right? Some people put B, that's not right. SUAVE. So Rico No Suave Show on Instagram and also on YouTube. And you can go to the website thericonosuaveshow.com and you can follow me there. I'll see you soon.
And your show's every Wednesday.
Every
right?
Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm right now in PST, so it's 5 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Okay, and if you want to know more about me, my YouTube channel is Jacqueline Murphy Actress. Entertainment Today is on E360 TV, which also goes to Amazon, Apple, Roku, all those other great channels.
Yes.
I'm an actress filmmaker, so I have my own YouTube channel as well, Jacqueline Murphy Actress. And on Instagram, I'm Jacqueline Murphy 13, and the website is jacquelinemurphy.com. We have.
Wow, that was. You guys are really good, man.
Well,
This is TV versus. I'm an author, so I might just start reading my book for you.
But give him a month. He's going to be way up to speed. He'll be sitting here doing this.
You can find me on my website, www.jdwritesbooks.com. My social handles are all the same across the board for Twitter or X, Instagram, and YouTube is JD_Slajchert. And yeah, as I mentioned, all my books are available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, or wherever books are sold. And remember, reading is cool again.
Yes,
I
it
love
is.
that. It really is. And I love to read. I can't wait to read this. If I can get
Yes,
a signed
yes.
copy, I'll be so happy.
Yes, you will.
And last, Mike?
Yes, the first thing is that I didn't get the note on wearing a baseball hat. I apologize.
He's very French.
I apologize.
Should I call you
cool.
Pierre?
You're cool.
No, Monsieur
You're cool.
Pierre.
And then the other thing was, isn't the thing spelled SWABBIE?
Suave. Almost.
Anyway, you can see what I'm doing on a couple different sites. One is certainly www.gracefisherfoundation.com, then also the Cumbra Center for Creative Arts.com.
In Santa Barbara.
In Santa Barbara, and then lastly, butlerluxury.com.
Awesome. Well, everybody out there, thank you for joining us today, and stay tuned to the next segment of Entertainment Today. We love you, and if there's any questions you have, just reach out to us, and let's further each other along, helping hands with admired people.
I want to give a big shout out to the guy behind the camera.
Oh yeah, big shout out.
You gotta give rights to the man that actually pushes the buttons.
Right. Well, that would be
That one finger is golden. That's the golden
my
finger.
husband, Fred Stahl. Thank you.
Kisses to
Thank
Fred.
you.
Kisses to Fred.
All right. Woo. See you next week from Entertainment Today. I'm Jacqueline Murphy. Hi, I'm Jacqueline Murphy, and this was the kickoff for my new TV show, Entertainment Today, with people that I admire. So I want to just give everybody a last word, but I like how you ended it. Go for it, Rico.
Thank you everybody for coming out. We'll see you guys next time on Entertainment Today, tomorrow, and next week. We'll see you guys later.
Yeah, stay tuned. And I have, thank you, the amazing JB.
Hey, thanks for having me on.
Let's go. You already know.
Mike Cregan
And
and Connor with Cheesecake. Stay tuned for more episodes of Entertainment Today with Jacqueline Murphy and my friends.
we gotta get out of here.